Imagine a man so powerful, so arrogant, that he claimed to be God himself. A ruler whose empire flourished, whose wealth overflowed, and whose word was law. But when faced with the prophet of Allah, his power meant nothing. This is not a myth. This is a true story of Nimrod, the tyrant king who dared to challenge the Lord of the worlds. And what happened when the skies opened and a tiny creation of Allah brought his empire crumbling down? Stay with us as we uncover one of the most dramatic confrontations between arrogance and divine truth. Because when a man tries to fight Allah, who do you think wins? Nimrod, also known as Nimrod in biblical texts, was a mighty king of ancient Babylon. His lineage traced back to the great-grandson of Prophet Nuh upon him, be peace, making him a descendant of the survivors of the Great Flood. With unmatched ambition and power, Nimrod built an empire that stretched far and wide. He constructed vast palaces, erected idols, and declared himself not just a king, but a god. He ruled over the people with tyranny, demanding worship, obedience, and absolute loyalty. He was not just a king of the land. He believed he was the king of the skies. But in this dark time of idol worship and tyranny, a light emerged. From within Nimrod's kingdom, a young man named Ibrahim upon him, be peace, began questioning the false beliefs around him. He saw his people bowing to idols made of stone and wood. He witnessed the arrogance of a king who claimed divinity. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam knew there could only be one true God, Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth. He began his mission with wisdom and courage, calling his people, including Nimrod, to the worship of Allah alone. In a powerful act of defiance against idol worship, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam entered the temple when the people were away. He took an axe and destroyed all the idols except the biggest one. He placed the axe on its shoulder. When the people returned, they were shocked and furious. They demanded to know who had done this. Ibrahim alayhi salam replied calmly, "Ask the biggest idol. Maybe he did it." A statement filled with wisdom and sarcasm, exposing the foolishness of idol worship. The news reached Nimrod. Angered by this act of rebellion, he summoned Ibrahim upon him to his court. Before the throne of the self-proclaimed God stood the young prophet, calm and unafraid. Nimrod arrogantly said, "Who is your Lord?" Ibrahim alayhi salam replied, "My Lord is the one who gives life and death." Nimrod tried to argue, "I give life and death too. I can free a prisoner or execute one." Ibrahim alayhi salam smiled and said, "Indeed, Allah brings the sun from the east. Can you bring it from the west?" Nimrod was silenced. He had no answer. Unable to defeat Ibrahim alayhi salam in argument, Nimrod chose violence. He ordered the construction of a massive fire, so large that birds flying above would fall from the heat. It burned for days. They built a catapult to throw Ibrahim alayhi salam into the flames. But as he was flung into the fire, Allah commanded, "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim." Quran, Surah Al-Anbiya, 21:69. The fire obeyed. The flames did not harm him. He stood inside unharmed, as if in a peaceful garden. Nimrod and his people watched in disbelief. Though he had witnessed a miracle, Nimrod's heart remained hard. He continued his reign of arrogance and disbelief. But Allah does not let tyranny last forever. According to Islamic narrations and historical sources, Nimrod was punished in a way that showed the power of Allah. A tiny mosquito entered his nose and reached his brain. The mighty king who claimed to be God was now screaming in pain. Nothing helped, except hitting his head with shoes and clubs. For years he suffered, until he died, defeated by a tiny creature of Allah. Nimrod vanished from the pages of power, but Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam's legacy lived on. He became the father of prophets, Ismail upon him, peace, Ishaq upon him, peace, and through them, the final messenger. Muhammad, peace be upon him. His stand against tyranny, his unwavering faith, and his trust in Allah made him a symbol of truth for generations to come. Power, wealth, and kingdoms, they all fade. What remains is the truth. Nimrod challenged Allah and was destroyed by the smallest of creatures. Ibrahim alayhi salam submitted to Allah and was honored in this life and the next. This story reminds us, no matter how high we rise, we are always under Allah's power. Arrogance destroys, faith uplifts. Let's see how much you remember. Question number 1. What did Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam say that left Nimrod speechless? Question number 2. What miracle saved Ibrahim upon him, peace from the fire? Question number 3. How did Nimrod die according to Islamic tradition? Write your answers in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic Quranic stories. Coming up next, the prophet who spoke to the dead. The story of Prophet Uzair, upon him be peace.